Wesi bro. Would they be an idea sama?
Wesi French.
Wesi French, Wesi bro. And then
They say
we don't. Do you guys want to do the thing?
yes, we want to do.
Are you ready? Hey! We don't judge. Me, I'll judge after. Oh, just so you know.
We listen and we judge. Or we
Are you
do
ready?
our job.
Where were we? I'm tired.
Instagram, no be Twitter.
Okay.
How they call it? Snapchat, baby.
You know they what?
Twitter. One or so.
Kana inti. Wow, sire kwa na butre. Kana minti. Today? I think I can say. Is what?
Twitter.
Regina, I can say. You never. Well, I change les non.
Because my phone is not phone is remote, I'm just trying to hold it.
Regina, anka umpo na anka obechiro anka nye anka se nkomo wempo de anka wasa meni o motena simpo ma yesusu. Enye wenim go asimpo se unnim ne ekoso. This clearly tells how little you care. You can be in a place of work and you have no clue what is going on, especially when you actually saw us on social media. You think if we were playing there, would you have seen us? Which are you wearing? Fin. Unko. One year hwehwemu. Say omo ye nipo, omo ye nsamanfu, omo ye omedwuma sen nothing. None so so an oba ezigu. Oba e fin, o fi bi na me ka kire wo.
O ma me ko page ni mo.
Na me ka den. Nine. Okay. Again, that's how little you care. One ka obe hwe da obe ju pay. Huh? Ure fi because e hu hia. Ehia wan ka ure be fi. Unkai.
Nga ho kan sam bebre.
Then putting nema me ma handle no say call page. What exactly made me give you the handle that go on the page? That's what I want you to tell me.
The way I'm here, Majuma.
The way I hear you, man. Brawa brands are okay. The way I hear you, man. So maybe it's our question. Instead of that being the first thing, you were saying bullshit. And you could see you saying.
Migusa.
Who good answer? How many months? Or 3 Regina, how many months?
3 months.
3 months. Busu Asia. The BI busu tia wofia.
Madam Sisi, how the mommy am I?
You say the rest.
Meet me.
You say the obetimi aye. Then na utimi.
Madam meet me.
Your jack client itima obetimi abo from beginning to end.
Mpachai.
Aba. We don't hear. Because it's our subai no mo first step. Acho. Maka nkomo we ameni omudi mpo. Anka what's a me many omudi san nkomo. This conversation I'm having with you guys, I'm not supposed to be the one to have that conversation with you. At least even if I do it once, that should be enough for you guys to pick up and level up. You come to a place of work. Most of you got our number online. Your number when? You should be the one to even prompt me, hey madam, one of our videos is even doing well. No. I'll come and ask you guys and you have no clue what I'm talking about. And you think that's okay. And you call yourself a staff member here. Nice thing to do.
Madam, where's your eating glasses? Madam, before me, I'm shut your social media.
Yes, we hear Juma dear, what me your social media.
Madam, never the demo. Never the demo. 80. Never call TikTok.
You go see me. Some mobile, only on anything about social media. Then I'll catch on. They should be following up on the page. But follow up, know what is going on the page. If someone walks in right now and says, I want the braid you guys posted this morning, do you know what hair it is? No? Me. As I'm a chiramo.
Follow up. ano kyerɛ sɛ baabi a yɛnkɔ pages
Wombɛ adwuma de bi a?
ɛba
Ɛka ho adwuma ho.
baabi a yɛnkɔ hɔ
Ae.
ɔna wɔyi na ɔbɛ post
Ae, me post wei nyina.
ɔna wɔyi na
Ae. You two, what's your excuse? These two claim their phone is a remote. What's your excuse?
I used to go there.
You
But
used
sometimes
to.
I used to go. Like yesterday, I went there. Check. But sometimes I don't have band. So
But you have bundle to chat your boyfriend. Abi? But you don't have bundle to follow up on where you work. Why don't you make him first class? Letitia, you two, what's your excuse?
Also, data necessary. Message in a bubble, name more lead.
Find out phone number. Tell me 3 things you've learned in this our small meeting we just had. I don't want to hear. What I want to say is what this person said, though. What I want to say is this person
so
said.
let me start I'm the ones that
Eddie Asema, Mr. Chain. 3 things.
but the emotion is I should follow up page
Mhm.
hear me na makai and the way I ever born not less senior yeah better aseɛ wɔ aseɛ and how to add the extensions and how to leave the baby hair so corner so on the baby hair how to push it back Joining the mission
She has said, like, Ubo notice. Na Ubo nipa, Udi nipa ni chinwi no bokwa ansa na waji emi na shima. Like, etina eye mrenti ebasa emi na waji ashim ebe we itinti ebasa ebama nipa no tino aye ne ya nti.
The baby man then I
Niti ase aye ne ya nti no. Yebe oti ana waji emi na shimu wase. Ina unfe emi bebre so enhyem. Ina unfa enyi bebre unade mo ayiwo enka ne tirinwi no.
Regina,
Right.
make a baby, sir.
Esther Jana says, enyi no doswa.
Say, depending on the size you are going for. If you are braiding jumbo size, you will not use medium size hair to join.
Enjoyment. Okay. Nti no the way I'm a fight in asin and so machine dear wo. Ena edges no. And so machine dear na.
things that they make kind of work in the sense
Vivian.
Auntie,
Mm-hmm.
what I learned is that
What I learned.
you said when we are braiding the knotless, to make sure that it's not the same way we are braiding the front or the back. Like we're supposed to braid it different. Like we are the one who braiding the hair, so you know how to braid it. Sorry for my English.
It's okay.
For the edges too, to remember to left
To
or
leave.
to leave the edges before started braiding the hair, unless the client say she don't want the edges. But she don't want the edges don't mean that we will braid the hair on top of the edges. We have to take it back small before
Lay it back a bit before.
before braid it, and try to follow the page.
Try to
Your
follow up. On my
follow
it's
up
mine, Abby.
is
C'est pour moi, ou
also
bien?
no. C'est pour
Try to
no.
follow your my
No, I say follow the page. Is what I said.
follow the
Page.
follow the business page.
Business page.
Okay.
sorry.
Oh.
Alright then.
Madam, I said I've said it all.
Add some.
Well, the front maybe when the client says she doesn't want the edges, you just make sure you style it the front, lay it flat before you pick the front, and
What else?
the page you try and do follow up time to time in case maybe clients come in and ask for something. Can be able to talk well.
Sammy, do you want to add something?
I think they've said most of it. Uh, the question that was put in the group, um, I think the second question was Madam asking what are the procedures to put in place to ensure you after a knowledge breaks the client doesn't feel pain after 3 weeks or months.
Something to say?
So tightness. It happen after breeding with Tibia. It's not after 3 weeks. And mama will lose say the utiasia way. It is over within a year. Saa week no, better pains. If you how much say ya to the stance, I back about 2 weeks. It's in us and go you at a sweaty because we me am an eye too tight. Tightness. And uti by we are all right, but to say your bubble lose brace snack as a 3 weeks to 1 month. I see na I go ujabu one a bit well is tightness.
When you say tightness, a client shouldn't go through pain for 1 week, not even 3 days. Beauty is not pain. That's why when you are braiding, you have to keep asking them, regardless of how sure you are that your fingers or hands are not painful. Keep asking them every step you take. Keep asking them, is it tight? If you realize anytime I'm working on a client, I ask from beginning to end. If it's tight, let me know. If it's too tight, let me know. I keep asking. And when they tell me it's tight, I don't just say okay and continue. I braid one, two, I ask, is it better? If they say no, you soften your hands some more till they say, oh, it's okay. Because if everybody is saying beauty is pain, they are coming from wherever to your shop to come and get their hair done. And you are going to give them the same service they can get it outside their house. Why should they pick a car and come to you then? Do you get my point? So if everybody is saying it, doesn't mean you have to hop on it and also say it. Find a way to do better than others. Our clients are not in the neighborhood. So if this client is going to fuel their car and come from Kasua or Tema or wherever to come and get their hair done, only for them to get home and be in pain for 1 week. Me, if I'm in their shoes, I will not come again. Because if exactly, because if that's what they are getting from you, and they can get that same service outside their house.
The tightness no proceed. 3 weeks later.
Oh no, the tightness does not.
And then I may imply, I'm not
Oh,
asking
mommy
the
answer.
tightness, the poor boat is a tight now. You go out, it's just me. It's because it's by the go out 3 days, you go on, still it's just me. And yes, tightness, their forces are after 3 weeks, like I said, it's just a year.
Okay. So I understand you, but I am saying that based on my research. And I brought it up because I didn't hear any of you say that. You see, I don't know what you say.
Yet
On
research.
Google. So just type what causes pain or knowledge breaks. I mean, what are some of the knowledge breaks pains after 3 weeks of braiding your hair? And you get the answer. Yeah. So, like I said, that's what is stated. Sometimes, if the braids are too tight, it can cause that.
No,
It's not true.
Google is wrong for that. Sometimes if the braids are tight, it will. No.
Okay.
The main thing that can cause it is what I told them or what we all agreed on.
Okay.
How you grab how you add hair extensions.
Okay.
Because after that 3 weeks, there's new growth. Do you get me? After that 3 weeks, there's new growth. So if there's new growth and the one holding the base is light and the rest going down is big and also long, it's gonna start pulling you.
Internet is a Google the me
And no one who be.
Yes, but the rest were solutions. I mean, which was the second question you asked in the group, like ways to ensure or prevent pains after 3 weeks of having knotless braids.
Mm-hmm.
Some were like, I think that one you talked about it. I mean, not to make it too tight, and maybe let's say the client comes for knotless braids, and after 3 weeks, the client texts saying they are still feeling pain. Maybe you give them um, directions, like probably warm some water and then be placing it on the braids. Another.
That is gonna help ease the scab, but the pulling will continue. That will help ease the scab because the scab is in hurt or is in pain. So the warm water is gonna ease the scab. But so long as the braid is wrongly done or the hair extension is wrongly added, I'm on rough baba. It's gonna continue. The pain will still.
It depends. Mostly, when I first said 50%, 50%,
I won't complain. But so far, we have not come across any client saying anything like that. Because this is something, the reason why I actually wanted us to talk about it is because I've told you guys how to braid, but I never explained why. I always tell you guys how to braid the knotless hair or how to add the hair extensions when braiding knotless, but I never explained why. So when this question came up, I said, okay, good. Let me use this opportunity to elaborate on why I always insist on how you add hair extensions to knotless when you're braiding. Do you get my point? Because when I told you when to add the hair, I'm sure in your head you'll be wondering, by Jesus, this is not hair that I'm adding. At the end of the day, I'm adding the hair. Because I never explained to you why, right? And you also didn't also ask why.
But madam, me particularly.
You personally.
Me and Kasa,
Mhm.
if I'm born knotless,
Mhm.
me born not.
Mhm.
After 3 weeks,
Mhm.
we am say,
Ebe puli.
Sana me tell
Whoever braids for you after 3 weeks. And so sometimes it could also be just the new growth. Yeah, sometimes it can be just the new growth. It's just the new growth that is making it pull. It doesn't have anything to do with the extension the adding of the extension wrongly. It could be just the new growth. So now we have two.
Remember the time I helped you braid your hair corner? Then you told me that it's hot, then the hair pulls out.
it's the cornrows.
That one is the corner and you braided the edges. So that day when you finished, here was torn. You saw it.
Yes, I
It
saw
was
it.
torn. It was still the same. That's why the Sunday, was it Sunday? Well, I
Yes,
think we
on
braided
Sunday.
on Wednesday, and on Sunday I asked you to refix it.
Yes.
Right? So you see why you shouldn't also.
You see, when it's too tight, to start having one small. I don't know if you get it. No, it's not only cornrow, even on rasta.
Really?
If it's too tight, when you hold it too tight,
Too tight, but why will you hold the rasta too tight or more? Hey!
Manager said when it's too tight, wait, you make sure the
No, then
the rasta
that
is
one
tight.
is disaster.
Some people some people they are careful how we go.
Yeah, some people's scalp is
Too
sensitive.
soft in here.
It's
So
sensitive.
even if you not tight, it look like you tight.
You've tried. Yeah, and some people cry. The minute you grab their hair,
Yeah.
immediately you grab their hair like this, it will
Yes,
start.
it will
Yeah.
stand. Yes, so
Oh, buye bi a obisa, ochechiri bi a obisa say.
Exactly, because you are the one on top of the person's head. Okay? So sometimes it might not hurt immediately. So you spotting what you are seeing or you seeing what you're seeing, right? Don't just assume. Say, don't assume. Ask her, is it painful? Is it hurting? If possible, ask her to turn around since it's ponytail. Ask her to turn her neck around to see if it's hurting you. Just imagine you didn't ask her anything. She also didn't say anything. Now you finished gelling the whole hair. She went in the dryer. She came out and now she said, ouch. No, I can't move my neck. I can't move my neck. What do? You want to leave her with sorry? No, you won't say sorry. You remove that hair. You remove it, wash it, blow dry it, and then do it again. But then again, it's not healthy for your client's hair. You've wasted her time. You've used more time than you're supposed to use on the hair she booked for. You've wasted your own time. You've used more product than you're supposed to use. On kind of tree. Massa, you're not tree school how. Where's the tree? Where's the bro? Would they be an idea, Sama? Where's the French? Where's the tree? Where's the French? Where's the bro? And then,
Manager, why are you going back now?
I'm explaining to her that you guys understand what she meant, but it's just pronouncing it or saying it is the difficult part. That's all I'm just telling her. I'm not going back to that.